Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayanshola Ogundele. Spacecraft Life Extension, an on-orbit servicing as a service, space transformation agent from single-use disposables to an economically dynamic tow truck economy. Spacecraft Life Extension and on-orbit servicing, the practice of using specialized robotic services spacecraft to maintain, refuel, repair, and relocate existing satellites, space stations, telescopes, and deep space probes after they have been launched is shifting the space industry from a disposable model to a sustainable, upgradable, and modular ecosystem. Previously, space missions were mainly one and done. For example, if a billion-dollar spacecraft suffered a minor mechanical failure or ran out of maneuvering fuel, it became useless space junk. Spacecraft life extension and orbit servicing as a service provides highest immediate return on investment for operators by deferring multi-million-dollar capital expenditures and preserving ongoing revenue streams. The focus points are as follows: spacecraft life extension and on-orbit servicing as a service, impacts of satellite life extension and servicing as a service, core services verticals, and structural reengineering of the space value chain. Spacecraft life extension and on-orbit servicing as a service. Spacecraft life extension and on-orbit servicing involve maintaining, repairing, refueling, or upgrading active spacecraft while they are in space. These technologies prevent hardware from prematurely becoming space debris and allow satellite operators to bypass the multi-million-dollar cost of launching immediate replacements. Satellite life extension and on-orbit servicing are transforming space from an era of single-use disposables to an economically dynamic tow truck economy. Astroscale space debris removal system is shown in this picture. The space tow truck paradigm is shifting the space economy from a disposable hardware model to a reusable infrastructure ecosystem. By delivering life extension and servicing as a service, pioneering platforms are decoupling a spacecraft's operational lifespan from its initial fuel reserves. JAXA passive orbital debris removal demo is shown in this picture. The 5 pillars and revenue streams of spacecraft life extension and on-orbit servicing as a service are satellite life extension, propulsion and steering, on-orbit refueling, repair and upgrade. The picture here illustrates ESA's exploration of synergies between on-orbit servicing and debris removal spacecraft. Others are in-orbit inspection. Services equipped with advanced high-resolution sensors approach a target vehicle in order to take close-up images. This helps operators on Earth visually diagnose internal anomalies. Active debris removal and disposal. When a satellite reaches its definitive end of life, a servicer can physically grab it and push it into a safe grab orbit. ESA's ED-orbit mission to remove a single large ESA-owned debris from orbit is shown in this picture. The economic shift, CapEx to OpEx. Massive cost savings. Building and launching a flagship geostationary communications or science satellite can cost up to $500 million. Delaying a new launch by extending a functioning satellite's life preserves enormous economic value. Instead of abandoning dead satellites to drift endlessly and increase the risk of catastrophic orbital collisions, on-orbit servicing promotes circular and sustainable space economy. Artist illustration of MCell Astronautics' proposed necropolis space junk cleanup is shown in this picture. The economic shift CapEx to OpEx. Flexible architecture. Historically, space hardware was locked into whatever technology was available at launch. On-orbit servicing allows satellite design to become modular. which implies components can be progressively manufactured, assembled, or upgraded directly in space. An artist rendering of an altered docking with a satellite is shown in this picture. The market drivers and economics are surgeon valuation, regulatory pressures, and the collision threat. Trans-astral strap bag, a new hunter for space debris, is shown in this picture. The economic shift from CAPEX to OPEX. Asset lifespan. Traditional paradigm add cap by initial fuel tank capacity. Tow truck paradigm as a service, artificially extended by years or decades. Financial risk. For the traditional paradigm, it is massive upfront capital and expenditure. While tow truck paradigm, flexible operational expenditure leasing models. Depreciation. Traditional paradigm accelerated. Asset value dropped to zero at fuel depletion. And for the tow truck, extended high-value payloads remain income generating. Insurance cost. High premiums based on single-point launch or deployment risk. Lower risk profiles backed by in-orbit repair and service options. Core service vertical, the roadside assistance fleet. A comprehensive orbital service industry utilizes distinct mechanics to optimize existing fleets, such as the propellant augmentation and refueling. Orbit Fab are launching orbital fuel depots, utilizing standardized fill and drain valves to replenish chemical or electric propulsion systems. Space debris in Earth orbit is illustrated in this picture. Mechanical tug and station keeping for satellite lacking standardized ports. Vehicles such as Northrop Grumman mission extension vehicle physically docked to the target liquid apogee engine, taking over all propulsion, inclination corrections, and altitude control. Space rocket bodies and other space debris is shown in this picture. Other core service verticals are orbital relocation and graveyard tug, and debris mitigation and active removal. Growing threat of space debris is shown in this picture. The Hubble Space Telescope. The real-world examples of milestones are the Hubble Space Telescope and the space logistics. The earliest historical example is Hubble, which was designed to be serviced by human astronauts aboard Space Shuttle, who upgraded its camera and fixed its flawed optics across 5 missions between 1993 and 2009. Northrop Grumman Space Logistics, the commercial pioneer of robotic life extension. Their mission extension vehicle successfully docked with aging commercial interstellar communication satellites in geostationary orbit, extending their operational lifespan by more than 5 years. Different waste in space is shown in this picture. Other real-world examples and milestones are the Orbit Fab, Defense Innovation Units. First, national security agencies are heavily investing on on-orbit servicing system. Illustration of objects in orbit is shown in this picture. Structural reengineering of the space value chain. The paradigm shift forces a cascade of changes across design bureaus, investment firms, and international regulatory frameworks. Space technology sectors are illustrated in this picture. Decoupled upgrades. Rather than launching an entirely new bus to deploy a new generation sensor, operators are now using robotic airpads to swap plug-and-play electronics. Asset liquidity. If an operator goes bankrupt, a satellite is no longer a stranded, unrecoverable cost. A substitute can reposition the asset, allowing it to be sold and repurposed. Space economic startups by fundraising is shown in this picture. Other structural reengineering of the space value chain is the orbital sustainability. By proving that clearing debris and maintaining old spacecraft is viable, fee-for-service business, space logistics mitigates the threat of scarce syndrome. Artist's illustration of space junk orbiting Earth is shown in this picture. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been listening to Spacecraft Life Extension and On-Orbit Servicing as a Service, Space Transformation Agent from Single-Use Disposables to an Economically Dynamic Tow Truck Economy by Dr. Ayenshola Ogundele with the focus point spacecraft life extension and on-orbit servicing as a service, impacts of satellite life extension and servicing as a service, core service verticals, and structural reengineering of the space value chain. Thank you.